Please like and subscribe.
Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your reading. This reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or wherever Gemini is in your birth chart. Or just if you feel called to the reading. Gemini, I could be picking up on your energy or on the energy of someone who's in your energy. So if you don't feel like I'm talking about you, please switch the energies around. Please remember, Gemini, this is a general spirit check-in, not a one-to-one spirit check-in, so you might not resonate with all of it. You might not resonate with any of it. Whatever you do resonate with, please take what you need and leave the rest behind. Creator, please bless this reading. Please bring in the knowledge and the wisdom of the Most High for Gemini, for Gemini's person, for the cross watcher, and for whoever else comes into the reading. Thank you. What's on the bottom of the deck is the 8th major arcana, Strength. This is Leo energy. Very interesting. Okay. I'll leave that right down here where everyone can see it. Okay. So the energy that is supporting the entire reading is the element of fire. First of all, that's because that is Leo. Strength, courage, power, control, fortitude. Not only that, but control. When you see her with magician energy over her head, and she's closing the mouth of the lion, she's taming her wild, and her wild is letting her. You or somebody else could be very vulnerable too. Or just, vulnerable. Interesting. Strength and vulnerability. Strength and vulnerability. Yes, okay. What's after that? The Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I just want to get a sense here. Wow, okay. Somebody has come through a very long distance to get here. You've been through the depths. You've been in the deep. To know the heights of God, you have to know the depths of God. In other words, to know the heights of yourself, you got to know the depths of yourself and the depths of your experiences, the good and the bad. And that's what that is. That's what the shadow offers us, is depth, the understanding of the value of the struggle, understanding the value of opposition, understanding the value of the polarities, the yin and the yang. I'm seeing the yin and the yang. We need both. I remember, I don't know why this is coming into it, but it is. Remember in the movie The Matrix, for any of you who've seen The Matrix, if you haven't seen it, I really highly recommend it. It's a very, very excellent movie. But anyway, in the movie, their leader, Morpheus, gets captured by the Sentinels, by these computer programs that look like FBI agents. And they're torturing him, and the one Sentinel has they're trying to get into his mind. They're trying to get into his mind to get all the codes. You got to watch the movie. It's incredibly layered and very deep, but very incredibly brilliant. Just brilliant. You will love it. You'll like if you haven't watched it. But anyway, if you have watched it, remember when they're torturing Morpheus, and that one Sentinel is trying to break into his mind, and he said, "We tried creating for you a perfect world, a world where everything was good and positive and happy, and you guys went crazy." I remember how that totally impacted me because of our universe, the yin and the yang. You can't have only the good, because that'll become a hell realm after a while. You can't only have the bad, because that too will be a hell realm after a while. Okay, so let's get into the reading here. So whoever needed that message, that came in for someone. So in the recent past, somebody recognized that they had made a bad decision, or they had recognized maybe that they were stuck in indecision, maybe stuck in apathy, in a state of hesitation about taking a new beginning. Or maybe if you did take a new beginning, you were somebody else. Maybe it was a bad decision, or you think it was a bad decision, or someone else thinks it was a bad decision. But it led to overall unhappiness. It led to overall unhappiness. Like shattered dreams, a broken family, domestic disharmony. The Ten of Cups is usually family related. And with that came the sense of imperfection, but it's still the end of a cycle. But it was, oh, wait a minute. It was the end of a cycle for somebody, because someone here, maybe it was this person who was hesitating and who doesn't, or maybe made a bad decision, but somebody failed to complete a task. This is an ending for someone. And it's an imperfect ending. Whoever is attached to the other side of this feels this. They may have a poker face on wherever, if you ever run into them, or how you imagine them, or whatever. They definitely feel it, even if it looks or appears like they don't. They do. So there was someone here had very compassionate, very calm, and very comforting energy. And I'm feeling that it was this person. I'm feeling like this is like a mother figure of some kind. This is a mother figure of some kind. And now she's very, very burdened. Very burdened about something. She's feeling that whoever she's dealing with, maybe she's feeling like she's being seen as rude, or somebody else is being seen as very rude and obstinate, treacherous even. But it's the 10 of Wands is like the end of it's the end. It's some sort of a completion, some sort of maybe like a breaking point. Could be like a breaking point of burden. Almost like a cruel and overbearing force. Somebody feels excessive pressure. Someone is being seen as selfish for material gain. Maybe I'm feeling like this person is judging somebody else as selfish, and it's burdening them. And I'm feeling like it could be this mother person, or maybe it's somebody else. Maybe it's you. Maybe you are this mother figure. Maybe you're not. In the future, this somebody feels like they made a bad decision, whether this is a mother figure or not. Maybe you're just very mothering, or maybe you don't even have any kids. Maybe you're just very mothering. You're very, very nurturing. You don't even have to be like a woman. Maybe this could be a very nurturing man, a very compassionate and nurturing and gentle man also too. But either way, somebody is going to had ended up in the past not being able to slow down, not being able to stop, not knowing when to stop, or even rest. A lot of activity, a lot of action. I'm feeling like a lot of distraction. Someone staying very, very busy, because when they're quiet is when they feel. And what do they feel? This unhappiness, and they're burdened by it. And there's this sense of somebody has been misrepresented. There's a sense of disloyalty, a sense of falsehood, a sense that somebody has been deceptive. Yeah, it's the end of a cycle. It's the end of a cycle. I just heard it's been messy. Yeah, someone is frustrated. There's a lot of frustration, maybe on everyone's part, but it will ultimately end up in acceptance. It will ultimately end up where I'm feeling like you love each other enough to let each other live in peace. Like there's an acceptance that there is look at this strength that is overcoming the entire, that is supporting the entire reading. I'm feeling like okay, there's a couple things coming in here for me as I read this. Okay, this is really interesting, but tonight, very clearly, the story of Hagar kept coming up tonight at work, and this is what I'm seeing in the reading for some of you, not for all of you. But in some ways, it kind of connects to you. It connects to this. So Hagar is a Old Testament figure who was born as a slave. She worked for Abraham and his wife. His wife was barren. She couldn't have any children. And she convinced Abraham to have a sexual intercourse with Hagar so that Hagar could get pregnant, and then she herself, Abraham's wife, would be seen as blessed. Back then in those days, there was no medicine. There was famine and sickness and death very young. And if you had children, you were seen as blessed. If you were barren, you were seen as cursed or not favored. And so anyway, that's just this story of her. But anyway, Abraham he gets Hagar pregnant. That's Sarah's head servant, like main head servant. And instead of Sarah getting blessed and recognized whenever they went to the temple, Hagar got recognized, the slave girl. And now Sarah is enraged because Hagar is a slave. And why the hell is she being, recognized and honored and respected and blessed by all the other women in the temple? And so Sarah beats her up. She starts beating her up. And Hagar runs away, and an angel meets her in the desert and asks her, "Where are you coming from and where are you going?" And because Hagar only knew herself as a slave, she was born a slave. She didn't have any other identity, no other set of neurology of identity had she ever developed. She'd only known herself as a slave. And she said, "I'm a slave woman and my mistress is beating me." And because that's all she knew, it was like, this is your contract. And the angel said, "You have to go back." So she went back. But when she ran away, she'd had a taste of freedom. But the problem is that she might have been free to walk around, but her mind was still in irons. She still saw herself as a slave. Do you hear what I'm saying? So when she went back, because she'd had a taste of freedom, she had expanded. So when she went back, she didn't fit into the role of slave, as she didn't inhabit the same space in the same way ever again. She had expanded. She was bigger now. And pretty soon, Abraham and Sarah asked her to leave. And she left and gave birth to Ishmael. Anyway, that's where this ends. What I'm seeing here is that someone, a mother figure or somebody who is a mother figure, I'm seeing this as a friend. This is layered. A friend brought healing on for another person, and the outcome was not what they expected. I'm thinking like somebody expected them to get recognized when it was the one who was healed was recognized. The same thing with this, somebody like a mother or somebody who is a mother, the same thing, brought about some sort of healing. And I'm thinking that she was expecting, or this person was expecting, that I don't know, some sort of a return on that would come to her or go to them or go to this person, but it didn't. It went into this person, and that's why they're seeing this person, this mother, because she's facing here as like a bad decision. It was a bad decision. Oh, someone's in a twisted place, man. Like they're twisted up inside themselves. Anyway, that's what I'm seeing, is that somebody did not get the recognition. The situation that they had planned out did not end up the way they had intended it to. And now something has got away from them. Something is out of their hands, it's out of their control. Oh, wild, 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 what? But it will ultimately end in peace. But whoa, what a journey to get there. This is interesting because I only see the person who is healed in the projection of the Fool in reverse. The rest is this person who has either got this person healing or did something that got them healed, and this person was expecting to get the respect or the recognition, the power. I heard power, the authority, but they didn't. And now they're really burdened. And I feel like they're the ones that is rude and feeling frustrated. Yeah, they weren't being honest. They weren't, oh my gosh, okay. This person offered this healing, or this friend offered this healing with ulterior motives. They had an agenda. Just like in the story, Sarah had an agenda. She was after clout. Someone was after clout. Both people were after clout, and whoever they helped out really needed it. They really needed help. But whoever they helped out, I'm just seeing like this beam of light coming down on this person, not on this person. And they're like, what? But I'm the one that brought them to there. I'm the one that gave them. I'm the one that helped them. I'm the one that this. I'm the one that that. I'm hearing like, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. I'm feeling that's exactly what's happened. Somebody was expecting maybe to be included in on their life. Something. Creator, what is the Ten of Cups in reverse? What is the Ten of Cups in reverse? Ooh. Ooh. That is incredible. Okay. That's exactly. Whatever healing or education or something that came to this person, that helped this person, that educated them, that empowered them, it empowered them. That's what it is. This person was empowered, maybe because of their education, because of some sort of training. And I'm seeing like a light went on, a light got turned on, because this domestic disharmony, maybe this is with someone's child, but this domestic disharmony, I'm feeling like this child is very, very defensive and working very hard to close the cycle, to close this door. Because there was a tower. There was something like a major battle. There was a battle. There was a collapse. There was some sort of a collapse. And there's no more collaboration. Whoever this collapse involved, and I'm feeling it's with these two people here. And I'm feeling that even though this person feels all insecure, I'm feeling that they're seen as the Queen of Cups. By the people around them. But one person sees this person differently. Because there's no more collaboration, somebody is healing within these two. Somebody is healing, has gotten healing, and I don't feel it's this person. I'm feeling this is this person who is seen as the Fool in reverse. And because of the healing, there's been a lot of activity in this person's life. They've changed their life in a lot of, in maybe 3 different ways. With the truth that's over them, that protects them and covers them. Interesting. That's exactly what I see. Someone knows the truth. I feel like whatever training someone got, and this doesn't have to be a parent. For some of you, maybe it is a parent, but for others of you, this is a friend who is seen as very loving and compassionate. For others of you, this is just an older person, an older friend an older sibling. Okay. What is the Queen of Cups, Creator? What is the Queen of Cups? Yeah, duplicity, falsehood, some sort of deception, an injustice, a bad investment, another bad investment. The Fool in reverse again. What? Holy. Temperance. And the Knight of Wands. Yeah, Gemini, okay. Somebody either feels like they're being false. Maybe they've been exposed that they're not, maybe their agenda wasn't the purest or the cleanest, that maybe that's what's fallen apart between you two, something like that. There's been some sort of an injustice between you two that's never been resolved. And like a bad investment, this person feels like they made a bad investment in you or in this Fool energy. Maybe this is you and this is them. But somebody feels like they made a bad investment in the other person. Yeah, bad investment and a bad decision. But the person they're thinking, because they're looking right at them, this Fool in reverse is looking right at the Temperance. So I'm feeling that they don't see, whoever this is, doesn't see the Fool in reverse clearly. That, like I said, this is a projection. And I'm feeling whoever is behind this card, whether it's you, Gemini, or whether it's the person that you're dealing with, I don't feel that they are... I feel that they are like, how do I say this? They know exactly what's going on. They see exactly what happened. They know exactly what's going on. Yeah, they're like gone quiet. I feel like they're happy to be... It's interesting because your projection, or somebody's projecting onto this person the Fool in reverse, and they're happy to have the covering. They're happy to have the garment. See me however you need to. At least you can't see the true me, and I'm happy for that. Do whatever I don't care. That's what I'm feeling. I don't care because I'm out of here. This person ended their relationship with this Queen of Cups energy. It's interesting. You're both projecting onto each other because this person used to see you as a Queen of Cups, and maybe they still do. Maybe the burden is also theirs also. That they're also sometimes burdened of you. Burdened over losing you, maybe. But them tempering themselves. And that's what I'm feeling, that they're coming into temperance. This is Sagittarius energy in somebody else. It makes somebody pissed off. It makes someone else pissed off. They would rather see you. They would rather see the other person. This Queen of Cups would rather see this Fool in reverse fuck up and get all mad and be emotionally unstable and just like a hot mess. But you're not. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Creator, what is this Two of Swords in reverse? What is this Two of Swords in reverse? What is this duplicity about? And somebody is confused, you know, they go into could be this person who is doing a lot of activity, possibly. Not knowing when to stop and slow down, but I'm feeling like somebody is going to be in a state of confusion. And you know, all confusion is the confusion of motives. And when you get clear about your own motives, you know you're playing a game when you get clear on your own motives, but then you think, oh, but what if they say this? What if they do that? Who cares? If you're clear about yourself, it doesn't matter. Oh, wild. Look at what just on the cut. The Devil and the King of Pentacles. Interesting. Yeah, deception and a mature deceptive energy versus somebody who was very wise and very mature, very abundant, energetically abundant. What is the Two of Swords in reverse, Creator? What is the duplicity or the confusion about? Yeah, the confusion, the duplicity, the sense of deception, disharmony, domestic disharmony, family dysfunction. That's what this Two of Swords in reverse is about. So somebody feels very unhappy, but they want to heal. They want to heal. But somebody failed to meet the test. They failed to meet the test. And because of that, because they can't come straight at you, they have to be manipulative because they did not, how do I say this, Creator? They're in a Two of Swords in reverse because they have no intention of coming at you cleanly. They want your love toward them. They're very unhappy. They want your love toward them, but they're not willing to come towards you straightforward, visible, naked, vulnerable, telling the truth, with their hand on the table, like laying their cards on the table. They're not willing to do that. They feel like the only way they can get you back is to manipulate, to be cruel, try to manipulate you, try to force you. But they only know that's going to push you out, push you away even more. And overall, they feel defeated. They feel defeated. What is the Three of Wands in reverse, Creator? What is the Three of Wands in reverse? Yes, a lot of obstacles, frustration, more burden, working without results, like the spirit of cruelty. But somebody's going to go within. No, what I see is that somebody is not in a good place. And they see you, or they see the other person as going within and knowing who they are as the magician, as the wizard. And they have a sense of failure. They have a sense of failure to face the facts, failure to tell the truth, failure to come at you cleanly, truly, with both cards on the table. I mean, all their cards on the table. Oh, Nine of Swords and Ten of Swords. I feel like these obstacles, this frustration, they're in you or them. I'm feeling this is more them. Or, yeah. That they are, oh my goodness, having to take a look at themselves, having to take a look at their motives, their motivations for helping this person. It had nothing to do with helping you. Oh, I just heard from this person, I just heard, you never even saw me. This person saw your agenda. They graciously accepted your help, but they're looking at you like, what? You never even saw me. You were so busy, whether this is you or them. Maybe this is you, and they never even saw you. They were so busy trying to help you, or to make themselves look better, or somebody was. And now I feel like the Creator is protecting this person very, very closely, keeping this person very close. I feel like there's angels all around this person protecting them. And this person, their Queen of Cups, knows it. They can't penetrate them. They can't penetrate their barriers. They can't penetrate. They're in too high of a vibration. The training they've got, whatever they have done, they're in too high of a vibration for this Queen of Cups to even begin to access them. Because of that, they're up a lot at night in despair, more oppressed, feeling like they're working with no results, frustrated that the other person can just is a magician, is a wizard, knows the inner path and knows it well. But they're not willing to know it, and because of that, they are pinned under the weight of this truth. But understand that this truth will turn into this. Remember what we said at the very beginning of this reading. To know the heights of God, you must know the depths of God. This is the depths. This is the depths. This is where you have to go into vitriol when you're pinned under the weight of truths, your truths. In order to neutralize that, you got to go into vitriol. This is a keeper current, where that current takes you all the way to the bottom of the river, where you symbolically have an appointment with Pluto, you or somebody else. Where you get to bring back a piece of your sovereignty, but you've got to give up the illusion of whatever this agenda was. And that's what this is about. That's what this is about. I'm feeling like somebody did, I keep hearing subtle violence. Even though they were trying to help others, they were committing subtle violence because of their agenda. You know, I just got a wave of vertigo, and I can call myself out on that. I think about Ram Dass, what he says about what he used to say about his father. Like, Ram Dass was this big spiritual man that went to India, and he was the professor of Harvard, and like he'd done all these things. And his father was a very accomplished man, like, don't get me wrong, owner of a railroad, very intelligent lawyer, very successful man. But anyway, not interested in Ram Dass's spiritual woo-woo stuff. And so Ram Dass said he finally learned to stop laying spiritual trips on his father, because his father wasn't asking him. And he said to lay a trip on his father was to do subtle violence. And I can't tell you how many times I've done subtle violence to people that really wasn't interested. So I understand that. I understand this. Totally. But that's why I love this channel. It's because this is where I get to pour all my trips out onto and just really pour my whole soul into these readings. And that's it. When I say lay my trips, I just mean bring the spiritual essence into the reading, lay my trip on it, just, apply some of the things I've learned into the reading. Okay, because not everybody always wants to hear that, All right, but this ultimately ends up in acceptance. So whatever happens, this Ten of Swords does ultimately turn this way, and this person will learn their own depths. There will be a transformation here, and it will lead into acceptance of yourself. I'm going to add acceptance of the other person. Okay, Creator, can we please have an Egyptian Gods Oracle card, please, to close off this beautiful reading? What a powerful reading. Holy smoke. Newt. Number 4, understanding. Beautiful. Okay. Goddess of the sky and celestial bodies, she swallows the setting sun and gives birth to it in the morning. Her immense naked body covered with stars is stretched out to form an arch that towers over the whole earth. Her arched position clearly shows her power in the sky and over the celestial objects. Her nakedness represents the purification of the soul. The stars that cover her symbolize the resurrection, the great light that illuminates. Your life is a mysterious journey. You have reached this point, and Newt wants to help you to understand your purpose and your destiny. Press on with confidence, because now you know that there will be favorable events on the horizon and you might achieve your desired objectives. So I'm feeling that is for the both of you, because somebody goes through a transformation. I'm feeling like whoever this Fool in reverse is, I'm feeling like you're already very in touch with your own inner evolution. Involution. There you go. I've always wanted to have a chance to actually say that word, and I just had it. I just got it. You've always been in charge of your own involution, your own revolution within you. So I'm feeling like primarily a lot of this reading is somebody else that has been dealing directly with you. And if you don't resonate with this other card, then you might resonate with the other person. But this is a powerful reading. This is definitely strength. This is definitely strength to go through this. Whoever this Queen of Cups is, truly is a Queen of Cups. Truly is, because of her strength, their compassion for themselves to go the distance. Even knowing that it may not bring a happy ending on the physical plane, but it will bring them inner peace. Can you hear that? And sometimes that's all that matters. You just got to let go, turn your back, walk away, and find your own sense of peace, because sometimes that's as good as it's going to get. And for some, it doesn't even get that good. So whoever's in this reading, grace and your own higher soul is definitely at work behind the scenes in your life to help you come to a place of acceptance. All right, everybody. Gemini, I'm going to leave this here. Thank you so much for tuning into this reading. I hope this reading is useful. I hope it is helpful. And I hope you can take it forward with you into your lives. Alrighty, you guys, you take care, and I'll see you in the next reading. All right.